Okay, we are officially out of the house, so let's do a quick home tour. Everybody's in the car, ready to go. Keys are in the door, ready to lock it. Now, look at this. I said to Shawn that I think I'm going to become a minimalist. There's the bedroom, empty. But you know what? I kind of like not have, look at how big the place looks. Not having all my china cabinets. So I thought when we move, there's the pantries all. I love that pantry for sure. And it says live well. Okay, so we're coming in here. That's the bar fridge that he bought for us. This what do you call these, a sectional? What is his? He let us use it. We're gonna come down here. The guest bedroom is empty. That is his bed. He had already moved his stuff into the bathroom. And this was my craft room. Empty. Yes. Now, we're gonna go into here. I hope I'm not walking too fast. This is his room. And do you know what? It smells fusty already. That was his couch. Look at our room here. It is packed to the ceiling. So my fall winter clothes are in there, but I do have some track pants and hoodies with me. And that is that. That is the end of us living here. So we're heading out. We're gonna stop at Service Canada in Steinbach. And then we're gonna go up to the housing place in Winnipeg. So wish us luck. By the time you're watching this, the answers will already have been received. Ah, boy. I enjoyed living here. I do love this spot. So let's lock the door together. We are getting to keep a key since our belongings are in there. And I just gotta pick up this stuff. All right. My passengers are awaiting the driver. Oh boy. Let me show you what's going on in the car. I did put the curtains. I put some towels up for the dogs. So Max and Rosie are in their stroller here, and Carrie Gold gets the other half. Oh. And then I have Shawn here. We're just coming up to the White Shell Provincial Park. It's really nice in there. We've been a few times. And it's got a nice sandy beach, and then it's got a grocery store and a place where you can buy pizza. So that is White Shell Lake. What are they, is it called White Shell?
Yeah, it's a crater lake.
Yeah. It's kind of cool. It's not too far from the border. Severe fire hazard is what that sign said. So we are still under fire. We are still dry. Some of the little creeks in that are bone dry. So let's see what this guy does. Yep, he's gonna pull out in front of me. Don't do it. All right. So we are headed eastbound. Shawn went into Service Canada today to see the update on his application, and they have denied him again. These are nurses that work for the government that feel that Shawn can work.
At any job.
At any job. When we all know he cannot work. I don't know how much more information they need. We gave them everything. The doctors have given them everything. So we have no idea what's going on. Anyway, because he was denied, we can't afford to rent. And so the closest family member is Shawn's mom and stepdad. They're about a 13-hour drive east. And that's where we're headed to for now. And we will see what happens. Yeah. get there faster, and we will also, what was I going to say? And we can also, like, stop when we need to. We're coming up to the sign.
Yeah, we're close.
Yeah. You don't want me to stop at this rest area, no?
I don't have
For
to.
those three. They should be good. They're sleeping.
Yeah, we'll stop. Okay, come out
Further down the road. There we go. Welcome to Ontario. Open for business. The road is smoother. I think it is. Look, this is all new road.
Yeah, it goes 4-lane for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Not far though.
Alright. So we're just coming up on the rest area that they built. Oh, this is new. All this railing. Like, we haven't drove here in 3 years. That is all new. Which is nice.
Same old rest area.
Yeah. The toilets are disgusting in there.
Yeah.
They're brown water.
Where Rowan met the turtle and was scared.
Oh, yes.
Scared the poop out of him.
Yeah, there's a car hauler coming out. Welcome to Ontario. He just had his picture taken under it. So we're stopping here at Vermilion Bay. It says established in 1909. We're just going to take the dogs over here for stretch their legs and let them do their business. Sorry about the dirty window. I just went in to use the bathroom. And now Shawn went in. We have to take turns because of the dogs. This place says Yeti Authorized Dealer. We're stopped at the construction here. Stop here on red signal. This little bar that came out, that's new. New technology. When they had the people that would stand with their stop sign, I come rolling up one day on the transport and I couldn't see it. Shawn started shouting, "Stop, stop!" And it was so small when you're coming from a distance. But anyways,
Your toques on too tight.
so let's see. Was he the last one? Do we get to go? Wait, we got to get the arm. There's more traffic coming.
Oh,
Yeah, that's new. Now all my traffic's catching up to me. Darn it. I hope you know that I'm stopped. Yeah, they know. Sheesh, it is frightening because you got to be watching all around you to make sure others see that he's a wide load coming through.
Yeah, you gotta look out because their foot's up on the dash.
Yeah. This should be interesting.
Scratching or whatever.
I think he's the last one. That's a nice big piece of machinery. Oh, look at the bar go up. Did it go green?
Nope.
Oh, well, I'm
It's
going
yellow.
anyway.
It's caution.
Caution. There's no green. It's just yellow. Proceed with caution. What's he
What are
doing?
you looking at?
Did he point at me?
No.
I don't know. I didn't see no escort, did you?
There's no escort.
No, they're just sitting here controlling it. Alrighty, when the bar goes up, it means go. Go, go, go. Here we go. So we just seen our first wildlife off the trip. It was a moose just standing looking over at us. But when you're passing so quickly, you can't get a good picture off it. If I hadn't seen it, I would have slowed down. Because I don't really have anybody behind us or in front of us.
Well, it was kind of a quick glance over, and there she was.
Yeah.
Big, long-nosed moose.
Yeah. I don't know, is it swampy there?
Of course, it's all swamp here.
You only saw the top end of her legs. So this restaurant is apparently Punjabi food.
Big.
Canadian Punjabi. Yeah. What does this sign say? Sun shining on it. Just reading this sign here. Yep. Time zone plaque in 1 kilometer. 8:03 Manitoba time, and we're going on to 9:03 Ontario time. A lot of people don't know that this part of Ontario is on the same time zone as Manitoba. It's kind of cool. And we have pulled in here a few times before. We've actually slept here quite a few times, haven't we?
We have, yeah.
So there's the big plaque right there. Hopefully I can zoom in on it. What's this guy doing? He's eating his dinner. Okay, there's 2 drivers there and the curtains were closed. You probably have driver number 3, which is illegal, in the back of the truck.
4 and 5.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, we're just going to get to the other side of Thunder Bay, and I'll show you where we plan on parking for the night.
Yeah. And then I'll tell you a story about it.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. Well, this little commune right here, where there's no houses left anymore, this is below sea level right here.
Is it?
Yeah, Wraith, Ontario.
Interesting.
Population 3.
What's this side?
This is the watershed. From here, all streams flow south into the Atlantic Ocean.
Oh yes, it is. There is a sign that says that.
Yeah.
Very interesting, because we feel like we're in the middle of nowhere.
We are.
That's true, we are. I said to Shawn, there's a nice view. It's like a rolling hill. Sure is. I gotta keep my eyes out for the wildlife, because it is coming into evening here. And I said, I was out at 11 o'clock last night with the dogs, and like, you could still see some daylight. So I want to see how dark it gets fast here. It won't be 11 p.m., that's for sure.
No, it's already 9:15.
Yes. Well, we still have daylight. I just want to get to the other side and park where we plan on trying to make it to. As long as it's not dark. But we will be okay because we're driving through Thunder Bay.
Once we hit Chappaqua up here, it's only like 20 some kilometers to the 102.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll definitely make it to where I want to stop. And then, because the back seat is so packed, we're not going to be able to recline our seats to sleep.
Yeah.
We're going to have to sit sleeping up.
Just like truck drivers over the wheel.
Sleeping up?
Sleeping upright.
Oh my goodness, I'll have to sleep upright, but my bum already hurts. We don't have no air ride in this car. I miss my air ride seats. You would just go, the seat would go with the bumps. Not this car. Anyways, so what, about another 45 minutes?
Something like that.
Okay, well, I'll get him to put the camera on when we're going through Thunder Bay down here. We know I was going to say we know a shortcut, but every other truck driver knows it too. You can either stay on the highway and go around, or you can go right through, and right through is the way we're going.
It's pretty much the same distance.
It is. And I think a lot of them did it to avoid the scale, but they put a new scale in to catch us anyway. That's right. Yeah. This is bringing back my trucking days, that I'm actually sitting here driving this much today. I am hurting. I had to put Shawn's jacket on here to keep my arms warm. But yeah.
Yeah, this is just like when I was your mentor and I had to sit in the passenger seat.
That's right. For how many months was that? 9?
It was
almost 9. No,
6 weeks. You had to do all the driving.
Yes.
And then you did a road test. And then it was another 6 weeks when we did super single.
Okay.
right? So that would be 3 months, and then we did
Me doing all the driving
6
again.
months of all of us driving full team.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was the proper way to do the Red Seal program that Caroline went through her apprenticeship. She was the only one that actually went through the complete 9-month training session.
I did, yeah.
Because I wouldn't sign her off before.
Nice husband, eh?
Well, you're either going to learn it or you're not.
Well, when I did my road test, all I had in my mind was, I have to pass, because Shawn's waiting for me to drive team with them. Yeah. So I did get her first time. There was a few guys that didn't. I got in a snowstorm. Well, we got lots of stories, eh?
Yeah, and one chauvinistic prick broke that hub on the wheel on purpose so you wouldn't pass.
To try to get me to fail, but it didn't work.
Yeah.
Anyways. So it's starting to get dark now. I don't even know if I have my headlights on in this car. I think I do.
They're on automatic.
Are they? Okay. I just said to Shawn, it looks hazy up ahead. I wonder if they had fires here too. I don't see any signs to say that there's a fire ban on or anything like that, where we saw them all over Manitoba. We weren't even allowed to have our fire pits going. Yeah. I told Shawn to get the sunset in his mirror. I don't know if he's picking it up though. No, you're not. You have to turn it the other way. No, the other way. The other way, yes. So this is the shortcut to turn down the 102. And this Petro-Can fuel stop for trucks is where we slept many, many, many nights. And that blue truck is in our parking spot. Because we like to park right there. Yeah.
What if that's Dan's truck?
It's only for, well, the bakers have stopped there.
Dan LaBoom.
That's the two bakers that passed us. They look like they're having a smoke each. So Thunder Bay is 38 kilometers. We had friends that lived on this road, but they sold up and they moved towards Sudbury because that's where their children were.
Kirkland Lake.
Her daughter, anyways. Well, they wanted Sudbury.
I know, but they bought a place.
But ended up in Kirkland Lake.
Yeah.
I realize that. I'm not sure if I have my lights on or not. I have to jump out and check. But anyway, we're almost stopping for the night. And we shall figure that out. So we're just coming into Thunder Bay. Our trucker lives right there. So gas here is $1.33.4. A little bit cheaper. We're coming up to a red light, apparently. Okay, I don't know if my lights are on or off.
Green light.
I'm not allowed to touch the light switch. But I'm in control of the vessel.
Well, you want it lit up on the dash. I get it working. Don't touch it.
Oh, yeah. So, to our left, there is Timmy's, Burger King, Walmart, Dollarama, and No Frills. And we used to park in there. Oh, there is a trucker out the back. We used to park in there until people were ruining it. Woo, breaky. People were ruining it for the other truckers, and so they stopped. There's 2 ambulances over at the pickup area of Walmart.
We won't tell you which truck drivers.
No.
I think they can guess.
The Walmart Superstore. It's 10 o'clock. It must be just closing. Did you see the 2 ambulances over there? In the orange part where it says pickup? Yeah. Between the LCBO and the pickup.
Well, they're picking something up.
Yeah. They're picking up something, all right.
What is?
Yeah. Oh, I almost went. I had a green arrow. I'm so worried that if my lights are on or off. I drive Shawn crazy. And we're off to the races. Oh, here comes the police. Oh, but they're turning the other direction. Oh, here comes another one. They're like, where are we supposed to be going? Oh, that one's a pickup. He's special. He's looking at me. I mustn't have lights on. I don't know.
It's not dark yet. So
no, it's not dark. We're parking up here.
The pig in the poke is worrying about.
Well, they need to worry about where they're going.
They need to concentrate on the 2 ambulances there.
We're almost there, Carrie. We're almost there. Look at that beautiful scenery. See that mountain out there? They call that the sleeping giant. Just looks like a big giant's face. Anyways, get this sign, please.
Yeah.
We are turning in to the Terry Fox Scenic Lookout. Shawn's going to tell us a story.
Yeah, it used to be back there. There was a pullout on the side where you see the sleeping giant, and then they moved it over here. But before, when I used to drive by, there used to be a cougar and sit up there and watch the traffic drive by, and not a 2-legged one.
Now, I have never been up here because they don't allow transports. So we get to come up and visit. There's bathrooms and everything up here. We're going to see if we can sleep here for the night. If not, there's a truck stop 10 minutes up the road. But if it says no overnight camping, if there's no signs up, then we're going to stay here. It'll be quiet.
Just drive out through my grass and sleep there.
We can take the DOGs for WALK. And I can rest. I said to Shawn, when this journey is over, I'm gonna sleep for a day. Oh wow, I didn't know it was this long of a road.
Well, yeah, you gotta go back.
Oh wow.
To where it used to be.
Oh.
See, it used to be right where the guardrails were. You can see the sleeping giant.
Oh.
That's where Terry Fox's monument used to be. Then they moved it up on the top
okay,
here.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, there's like an old road there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's dark up here. I'm like, I'm not going to be able to fall asleep because it's still daylight. Sleep under one of these trees and you'll sleep. Is it safe though to stop here for the night?
Oh, for God's sake!
I'd feel
freaking cameras.
Please pick up after your pet. I would feel safer at the truck stop.
I don't.
So where are we supposed to go? Oh, it is a proper sleeping area. Nice. Look at that. So where's the statue? I'm gonna back in here.
Oh look, free poop bags.
Free poop bags. Woo woo. Oh, it's down there. We're gonna walk down there.
Yep.
Okay. And I wonder if the rest areas are opened at night. We're gonna park here in the handicap.
I think it's got Wi-Fi here too.
Does it?
Yeah.
All right. Parked. So it has a nice looking rest area. I think that building's all locked up and we have to use the outhouses over there. Anyway, let's go and see the memorial. This is really nice here. Oh, I'm hurting. Please watch your step. Uneven surface will do. Shawn's just standing there by the car, keeping an eye on it. When you're up north, these are the garbage cans. They're kind of prevent the wildlife from getting into them. Wow, I've not seen this before. So I'm sharing this with you guys. Terrence Stanley Fox. The 28th of July, 1958 to the 20th of June, 1981. This is all of ours. Newfoundland, Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, New Brunswick, Quebec, Ontario, Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Alberta, British Columbia, the Yukon Territory, and the Northwest Territory. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah. And this, dreams are made if people only try. I believe in miracles. I have to, because somewhere the hurting must stop. I hear that. Terry Fox inspired the nation with his dream, his marathon of hope, a cross-Canada run to raise money for cancer research. The courageous young man from Port Coquitlam, British Columbia, knew only too well the ravages of cancer, because at 18 he had lost his right leg to the disease, and etched in his mind was the pain and suffering on the faces of other cancer victims. Determined not to leave this world of miracles before a cure had been found, he planned his 5,300-mile marathon. After dipping his foot in the Atlantic, he began his epic in St. John's, Newfoundland on April 12, 1980. Where was I? Running 26 miles a day, this outstanding young athlete had conquered 5 provinces by the time he had reached Ontario in June. Then at mile number 3,339, near this very site, reoccurring cancer forced him to give up his run. It feels good to give, he told the people of Ontario, who responded wholeheartedly to his courage and his dream, and through his perseverance in the face of overwhelming odds, the inspired outpouring of families, nation's pride, and a flood of 24 million for cancer research. To the people of Ontario, Terry gave his pride in having known him and briefly sharing his dream. To every Canadian, he left us his challenge, a challenge each of us will meet in our own way. It's kind of hazy out tonight. That's the city over there. And then that mountain right there is the sleeping giant. It's not picking it up. You can see the forehead. There's from the front. That's really nice.